Hi, folks. I'm Anthony, Two Guys in a Ride, and today Rob and I are out here in Iola, Wisconsin, at the Iola Car Show, and we're here with Janine and this beautiful Studebaker behind us. Janine, thanks for taking some time with us today.
Absolutely, it's been a labor of love. Like, what can I say?
Now, this is a car that's got some history with your family.
That's right.
So, who first purchased it?
My dad bought it in 1982 for $800 at a farm sale in Kewanee, Illinois, and it had been repainted between 1962 and 1982. And a little story about that I'll talk about later. But I always wondered why.
Okay.
How can a car that's only 20 years old be repainted? Anyway, it turns out it was a good thing because it's enamel and you can't do that anymore.
Okay.
But my dad had it and loved it and was a farmer. He was a mechanic. I thought he was an awesome mechanic. Turns out, maybe not so much. So when I got it 2 years ago, I completely took it apart, kept it on the frame, so it was on frame.
Right.
Took it apart with my friends, the car club, especially Fran Tremaine. He's our president.
Okay.
Actually, his wife is next to me. We took it all apart, cleaned it, put all new seals, bearings, shocks, wheels. I mean, everything you can imagine.
Right.
Brakes.
Yep.
And it runs like it did when it started in 1962. What can I say?
So you did this along with the club?
I did it with my club's president. He has a shop.
He has a shop. So you were able to use that shop and his knowledge, but you were actually in there hands-on.
Oh, absolutely. Every step of the way.
Okay, so taking a step back, what got you into cars?
My dad was a Studebaker fan.
Okay, and that's why he bought the car.
That's why he bought the car. His very first and only brand new car was a 1951 Commander that he brought me home from the hospital in November. Oh. So he had Studebakers all my growing up. I learned on a 3 in the Tree 59 Lark. He was a Studebaker avid fan, and you know he just never got a chance to enjoy it like I have. So when I took it over, I told myself I was going to make sure that I had opportunities to enjoy
something
it
he wants to do,
show
maybe
it to other people.
Didn't quite get it to that level, but you have.
Yes.
Now, you have had it repainted.
I have not. It was repainted between 1962 and 1982. I have just clayed it, buffed it, and polished it.
Wow.
It's an amazing paint job.
It's enamel paint.
It's enamel, which you can't do anymore.
You can't.
Nope, it's against the law.
That is really nice. Holy buckets. Now, did you have to have that repolished?
Nope. The only thing that my dad, did I mention he was a farmer?
Yes.
So everything in the farm is good enough, right?
Yes.
So there was a little problem with this particular fender that this would pop off. And what he did was he put, and they weren't even stainless steel, he put 3 screws.
That sounds like a farmer.
Hold it on.
It works, right?
And it worked. But when I finished the job, I thought, you know what, I think the screws need to go. So I ordered a new piece and put it on. And I just ordered 2 more because I got door dinged in the TJ Maxx parking lot. But that's another story. Because I do drive it.
That's awesome. Cars are meant to be driven.
That's right.
So if you're going to enjoy it, get out and drive it, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, but all the parts were here, right? I mean, you haven't had to go, besides the trim piece, which you replaced, you haven't had to go and source parts or anything.
Oh, yeah. That took a year.
Oh, just getting the parts.
Just took in the parts. There's new springs. There's new shocks.
But
there's new bushings. There's new gaskets. There's everything. New regulators.
So
new water pump.
Isn't it nice to have a club to work with?
It is the best. I don't think I could have done any of this. And, you know, I asked my club president once, why did you commit so much time to helping me with this car? And he said, if I hadn't helped you, you would have sold it by now, and I didn't want you to sell your dad's car. So there you go.
The passion for cars. All right, let's walk around the back here for a minute, and we'll get back because we want to take a look at that engine. The interior.
All original.
Are you serious?
I'm very serious. It only has 47,000 miles.
And it's not even covered in plastic.
Nope.
Man, that is clean.
Well, that's a lot of
Especially,
elbow grease.
okay, so you have cleaned it.
I've cleaned
I was
it.
gonna say, for a
Remember,
farmer's car,
yeah.
this cannot be this clean.
On the driver's side, right when you come in, there was a handprint that was grease I didn't think I was ever going to get it out because he must have grabbed it to get in. And of course, his hands were always greasy from working on the farm, working on tractors.
Yeah,
combines.
if you're a farmer, it's a little bit of a disgrace to have your working car that's clean.
Yeah.
You got to show that you've been doing something, right? So,
Exactly.
oh man. Now, I noticed there is a reserve for the dog pillow.
There is.
We are both huge dog fans. So, I assume you have a dog that enjoys riding?
I do. I have an 18-month-old Labradoodle,
Ooh.
and Jordy is 65 pounds, and he loves this car. We have 3 cars, and when I say we're going to go bye-bye, this is the first car door he comes to. Because he can see everywhere.
Yeah, he doesn't just by sitting in the seat.
Just by sitting in the seat. Yeah, and then you can't see that in new cars. There's all kinds of safety features and tinting and all of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he loves this car.
Now, all the gauges work?
Yep.
There is an extra gauge added below the dashboard.
Got a mechanical gauge. First problem I had was overheating. I can't even begin to tell you how big a problem that was.
And this goes back to your comment on your dad's mechanical abilities, which you thought were really good.
Turns out, they were not. So he had the wrong hoses. There was a hole in the radiator. So another funny story, I found a guy in Joliet who, when Studebaker went out of business, went around and bought all the parts of 32 dealerships in the country, and his name is Bob Capteen. And he had an NOS, which is new old stock, as you know, radiator. I put it in, but I hadn't taken the engine out, and I hadn't removed the frost plugs to clear out all the gunk, because this is a cast iron engine. So went for my first car tour, pulled off for dinner after about 250 miles, came out, started the car, pulled out of the parking lot, and blue smoke was just coming out everywhere.
Oh, no.
Everywhere. I mean, it was almost on fire. It had blown the top of the radiator off and completely collapsed both hoses. So that was my first lesson in Dad wasn't the greatest mechanic after all. So,
can we pop the hood and take a look at that engine?
Absolutely.
I can hold your mic for you while you do that. This was an everyday. Oh man, I love that. Ooh, I like that. That's all original.
It is.
Right?
That was my goal. I want it. The only thing that's not is we put the oil filter on and the burp tank for the radiator to help with the overheating and the spillage.
Okay, but there's a few things you do to help it make it drivable,
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep. More reliable.
But otherwise, you're pretty much looking at all original the way it would have been from the showroom floor.
Yep. A lot of scraping, a lot of sanding, a lot of contortions inside that department trying to clean all that when the engine was out.
I bet that, you know what, Janine, it came out so beautiful. It's always fun to see a nice clean engine with the whole painted bay. I love that. It really sets it off.
It was nothing compared to the undercoating. I scraped about 2.5 inches of farm and grease and sand and manure and road. And the first day, I wore a headscarf. The second day, I wore a headscarf, goggles, and bib overalls. The third day, I wore a bunny suit with all hazmat on the front of me. It is a job I'll never do again.
But that's what preserved the car, too, maybe.
It is exactly what preserved the car.
Now, this is interesting. So this cover only covers part of it.
That's right.
What is that the way it was from the factory?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Why?
This is the new one. You can see that the old one was here.
Yeah.
We think it's for the battery.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it doesn't catch fire.
Okay, fire. It wouldn't. Yeah, because it's fairly thick.
Yeah, it is very
Thicker than modern cars.
Yeah. The original one was just kind of like a horse blanket.
Yeah.
And this one took a lot of noise away.
Yeah.
Because I will tell you, old cars are not quiet.
No. Now, this is a 3 on the tree here?
This is a Flight-O-Matic. This is automatic.
Oh, it's Flight-O-Matic. Okay.
Flight-O-Matic. Yep.
How about power steering?
Of course not. It's right here.
It's right there. It's in the arm. Air conditioning is 4 windows?
4 windows. Hardtop. Can't get much better than that.
You can't. Let's step to the back here and take a look. This has a huge trunk in it.
It does.
That's like because it extends. I know you got stuff in there. We won't open it, but
It goes way
it goes
underneath.
yeah,
Yes.
like up to here.
Well, it was advertised as a passenger family car,
Even though it's 2-door.
even though it was two-door. They didn't make very many of these, and they didn't sell many of these. But the four doors were obviously much more popular.
Right. It just makes this one a little more rare.
My granddaughter, who's 5, calls it the Jetsy car because the back
I was just
the
gonna
back
say that
lights look like jet engines.
look like jet engines. Yep, that's so that reference, and then you got sort of an airplane
on the front. Yeah.
on the front.
Yep.
Oh,
It's not a
my
bullet
gosh.
nose. I wish it were, but it's not.
Now, is this the original sales sheet in the
Yes.
back window?
Yes, it's a copy of it from the Studebaker
Right.
Museum. You can call and get the original.
So the original price, 2,500.
That's correct.
Something. Oh my lord! Wow.
We've come a long way.
Boy, you come a long way, and you've put way more into that just getting it fixed back up again. You know.
This is true.
But this is a beautiful story. Now, what are you planning on doing with the car? Besides, you drive it, so that's
I do.
great.
I do.
Is it going to pass down at some
I
point?
hope so. I have 3 boys. So far, there's not been a lot of interest. They're 49, 48, and 31.
Come on, guys.
I'll take it.
That's it.
But
We'll be voluntary, sons.
My granddaughter's very interested,
I
but
tell
she's
you
only
go.
5.
Hey, that's so she'll be driving
11 more
age.
years.
Yeah, 11 more years.
Now,
Exactly.
I've known kids to start at 14,
That's right.
collecting cars.
Well,
They can't drive them, but they get them and they start.
Start at 10 or 12.
I started
Yep.
driving at 9. I drove the big truck out to get the corn off the combine. So
Well, Janine, I have just a couple more questions for you. One is, we'll come right back here. Okay. So I just have a couple more questions. And one is, what's one of your favorite memories with this car? Doesn't have to be the favorite, just a favorite memory.
with this particular
Yeah.
car, when I first saw it, when my dad first showed it to me, he was so proud and so excited. It was back on the farm that my brother lives on now, and he brought it out of the garage and he showed me what he had bought. And he was just like a little boy. He was just beaming from ear to ear and loved the car. And every time I'd go down to the farm, he'd get it out just for me and let me drive it. And we'd go for a drive. And those were like the best memories. And I can still hear him say, "Slow down. Those brakes aren't going to last forever."
Yeah, don't worry about replacing them. We just gotta use them so they don't wear out.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Well, Janine, thank you so much for taking your time to talk to us about your beautiful Studebaker and the whole story behind it.
You bet.
And thanks for bringing it back to life.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for watching.